is now time for the first ever Hell in a Cell match here in SWF history. You can see that hard steel cell surrounding the ring and ring area. And also the ring's wooden boards have been exposed to make this 10 times more dangerous for the two men participating in this. You can see one referee inside the ring, the other ready to lock that cell door. And here comes the first man in this match. And there you can see the icon, Sting, carrying what I can only assume is a baseball bat that looks like it is wrapped in barbed wire. What we saw this match was created when Kevin Owens challenged Sting, offering him a match inside Hell in a Cell, because Sting has been coming for that Extreme Championship for a long time now. I think it started all back at the exploding barbed wire death match when Sting took down Kevin Owens, causing him to stay in the ring for the final explosion. And Sting has been targeting him ever since. But Kevin Owens wants to settle here tonight inside Hell in a Cell. This is Sting's first ever match here in the SWF. And this is most likely a brutal one. Is he ready? I don't think Sting's ever been in a match like this, but we'll see if he's capable of it. And there he is, the SWF Extreme Champion, Kevin Owens, mocking Sting with that mask. Kevin Owens is no stranger to violence here in the SWF. There's a reason he's the only man to ever hold the Extreme Championship. He's defended that title in the likes of a cage of death match, exploding barbed wire. He's defeated some of the greatest names in hardcore and deathmatch wrestling, Cactus Jack, Nick Gage. You can see Sting bringing out the toys in those light tubes. You can see a better shot of the secondary referee holding the chain that will lock that cage door. And Kevin Owens going under the ring, pulling out a barbed wire wrapped chair. That's not even a full-on steel chair. That is the outside edge of a steel chair. And the referee starting this one off. Both men holding barbed wire weapons and a stare down. You can feel the anger inside this building currently. This also really shows the difference between these two men. Sting came to this knowing he's probably going to bleed, dressed in red. And Kevin Owens came into this knowing he's going to bleed, and he dressed in white. Kevin Owens lives for this here in the SWF. And this is the first time we've seen Sting in something like this. And swinging it. Oh, Kevin Owens taking a barbed wire bat to the back. These two skipping the foreplay and going straight for the toys and trying to kill one another inside of this cell. Sting picking up that light tube bundle. Looks like Kevin Owens has a bundle of his own, throwing it in the face of Sting. And you can see the glass in the face of Sting and all around him. And what does Kevin Owens have? Is that a cut can board? This one is going to be violent, as I said, and Kevin Owens picking up Sting, possibly going for what could be a burning hammer onto those cut cans. Sting elbows to the face of Kevin Owens, fighting out of it. Bulldog down to the wooden board below. That's got to hurt a lot more than a normal fall on the ring. That is a hard board. And Sting now on the outside, looking for something. Kevin Owens has that little cut can board propped up on the bottom turnbuckle. Sting, oh, Kevin Owens cut that barbed wire chair. Forearm straight to the face. The barb sticking in the head. Oh, cannonball type maneuver. Drilling the barbed wire farther in the face of Sting. Kevin Owens sending Sting back first into the cage wall. Kevin Owens standing up, looking at the violence already brought into this one. Grabbing a giant light tube log cabin from underneath the ring. Pulling it closer to the center. It's like Sting might have some. Oh, barbed wire trash can lid to the face of Kevin Owens. See the blood already pouring out of the face of Kevin Owens. Sting has him on pile driver, driving his skull through the light tubes down to the ring below. Picking him up, setting up for something. Death Valley, not a Death Valley driver, but Kevin Owens getting stabbed by those cans. Just got thrown by Sting. Sting looking to pull out something else. Oh my God, such a sheet of light tubes. Kevin Owens somehow on his feet, and Sting pulling him back to the corner. He's setting those light tubes in front of his face. Nothing good can come of this. Diving. Oh my gosh. The glass flying around. Sting using Kevin Owens' own maneuver to break the sheet of glass into his face. And see even more blood pouring from the face of Kevin Owens. Sting has the remnants of that light tubes. Oh my gosh, the chair to the face. Cover one. Sting kicks out of it as one, and Kevin Owens' back comes crashing down on the rest of those light tubes from the log cabin. Bundle to the back of the neck and head area. Sting stab. Oh my. There's no way this can be legal. He is stabbing him with light tubes and stomping him in the back of the head. If this were happening anywhere else but an SWF ring, this would be a crime. And Kevin Owens, Hurricane Rana drives Sting's head down into the ring mat, but there's no ring mat. Straight into the wooden board, and Sting pulling out a ladder like nothing just happened. He's pushing that in the ring. Oh, look at the size of that glass pane Kevin Owens just brought out from underneath the ring. Sting has a skewer board. That is a board of sharp wooden skewers. I can't tell what's worse, the board of skewers or this giant sheet of glass. How are either of these men standing, let alone trying to pull out more weapons to attempt to say hurt each other, but these two men are probably attempting to murder one another. Sting holding that, setting it down on the mat, and Kevin Owens with a bundle of light tubes over the head of Sting. He's got him, picking him up. No, somebody call 911. We may have just witnessed a death, and Kevin Owens is stabbing Sting now, kicking it farther into the flesh of Sting, those skewers. He's picking him up now for a powerbomb, possibly. Running, Sting holding on to the cage wall in desperation. Kevin Owens now, Sting, crucifix, driving him through the glass flying over here into my commentary area. The brutality here tonight. Kevin Owens looks like he's dead, and Sting is pulling out a box of light tubes like there's not enough in the ring. Kevin Owens crawling in, his limp body being picked up by Sting. Tiger Driver drilling his skull into the box. Kevin Owens crawling out of the shattered glass, looking like he's out of a horror movie. You can see that powdery substance from inside the light tubes mixing with the blood on his face and the stare down between these two. You can see the destruction laid out through this ring and ring area. There's the remnants of the glass pane on the outside. And so many shattered light tubes in the ring. Kevin Owens looks like he's gone through a war. These two staring eye to eye. Punch to the face from Sting. Dropping Kevin Owens farther onto the glass. He's got a broken light tube piece. Picking up Kevin Owens. What could we be looking for? He's stabbing him in the throat. Sting is driving that light tube, his broken end, into the throat of Kevin Owens. The blood on the light tube stabbing him in the head. Listen to the crowd here. We have seen some brutal things here in the SWF, but that has to be one of the most. And Sting stomping Kevin Owens' blood-covered skull down to the mat. And you can see the blood staining the wood. Sting outside of the ring looking for more. What else could be pulling out a table? That's the most tame thing we've seen. And there's the trail of blood left behind dripping from Kevin Owens' head. Sting piling up these tables, most likely with dangerous intention. Kevin Owens holding his... What? He just stabbed Sting with bolt cutters. What can we looking to do with those? Kevin Owens somehow still standing, somehow still alive, setting up this ladder, picking up the bolt cutters. What kind of dangerous idea does he have? He is cutting the roof of the cell open from the inside. Kevin Owens has exposed the roof of the Hell in a Cell. And Sting climbing the ladder as well. Kevin Owens with the disrespect, standing. Sting giving him the disrespect straight back, giving him the finger. Both men. Kevin Owens picking up Sting. No. This would be death. Kevin Owens pointing down. A referee watching on in shock. There's nothing he can do. He's only here to count the pin. And Kevin Owens pointing down at the tables below. If he were to throw Sting off, he'd be surely dead. Not only are those tables set up, but you can see the light tubes below. Anyone who'd fall through those would be coming down, crashing onto the light tubes. And Kevin Owens holding on the Sting. Grabbing him. Sting, double leg, takedown, throwing Kevin Owens over. But he's picking Sting up. Death Valley driver on the roof. Kevin Owens, not enough, picking Sting up on his shoulders. Looking for an assault driver. Shades of sick Nick Mondo. Sting looks like a limp corpse. And Kevin Owens picking him up again, setting up for some sort of... Is that a pile driver? Tiger Driver driving his neck onto the chain link roof. Sting's already dead, probably. And Kevin Owens watching on, picking Sting up. Got him by the head, snap mare. That's the most tame move we've seen all night in this one. Kevin Owens has Sting. No, oh my... Sting's dead. Sting has to be dead. Wait, the referee's calling it. That's the best choice he's made. But that means Kevin Owens is still your SWF Extreme Champion. But we have... I'm too shocked to even speak. We might have just witnessed a death. Sting came crashing down from the roof through those two tables, down onto the shattered glass, and then onto the wooden boards below. You can see both of our referees checking on Sting. You can see the remnants of this brutal match. The blood, the glass, the barbed wire, all over. I don't even know what to say. This is one of the most brutal things we have ever seen in the history of the SWF. You can see the glass on the outside of the ring, the glass on the inside, the glass probably left inside of both of these men. Sting somehow still possibly moving. And Kevin Owens' blood-soaked body. You can see SWF Extreme, soon-to-be general manager, handing the title to Kevin Owens, congratulating him on his victory. But if it weren't for our referee calling it, we might still be witnessing this match. But there he is, still your SWF Extreme Champion, Kevin Owens. And most likely going to be the flagship man of SWF Extreme. And Stone Cold Steve Austin holding that beer can high and congratulating Kevin Owens here. But at what cost to keep that title? Our referees here, probably the only reason Sting is somewhat sitting upright. And this isn't even our main event.